Hello. If you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome to Waitino Intellectual Discourse. This is a platform that engages people in intellectual discussions. Currently, we are organizing a speaking scholarship competition participated by students in tertiary institutions in Nigeria. A few days ago, we witnessed the competition between Nkoyo and Eyet. Nkoyo emerged winner and has gathered 3 points for herself so far. Today, we'll be listening to two speakers, Ibiangake and Joshua. These guys are great guys, and they'll be speaking on the topic Godfatherism and its impact on national productivity. While the term Godfatherism may be an informal term, we are using it in our discussion because we know that phenomena such as nepotism, cronyism, and patronage described by Godfatherism have some impact or consequences on national productivity. I'm not going to talk too much, so let's listen to the first speaker, Ibiangake, as he tackles this topic.
Hello, greetings to everyone. Thank you so very much, the organizers of this competition, for this rare privilege given to me. My name is Ibiangake Ezekiel, and I want to discuss the topic Godfatherism and its impact on national productivity. Have you heard of people who say that others have long legs? That means people who have people in the society that can influence others and give them opportunities in any area they want to find themselves. That means you've heard of godfathers. Then let's discuss what Godfatherism is. By way of definition, Godfatherism is a system where influential individuals, usually with wealth, power, and high social status, exert significant control over others. I describe Godfatherism as a hydra-headed demonic angel because it has both demerit and demerit. The merit of godfathers is that they provide mentorship to their godsons. Also, they provide emotional and financial support to them, making it easy for them to seize opportunities available. Godfathers hunt for opportunities and create opportunities for their godsons. But this is just for their godsons, not for the benefit of the entire society. So the demerit of this Godfatherism is the reason why people cry out and try to discourage Godfatherism. What are these demerits? Godfathers are manipulative. They manipulate their godsons to do their biddings. Look at in Rivers State recently, where a sitting governor was removed because it's alleged he refused to do the bidding of the godfather. I'm talking about, of course, Fubara and Wike in Nigeria here. This has led to a series of unrest. People threaten to bomb pipelines because of this development. So in such a nation, productivity is deep the steep. It is going down. Also, when people notice that godfathers have seized all the available opportunities for them available, intelligent people who would have helped to increase the productivity of the nation will escape for greener pastures, leading to brain drain. So when this brain drain, productivity goes down. Godfathers select people based on their own criteria who will be loyal to them, leading to selecting incompetent people. So incompetent people will not be able to increase the productivity of the nation. So that is why productivity in a nation where there are godfathers will go down the steep. So what should we do to see that Godfatherism do not take over our society? Governments and institutions should put up institutions that will make sure that people are selected based on competence, based on qualifications, and not based on favoritism. Also, when this is done, you see that productivity will increase. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Look forward to speaking to you on that topic. Thank you.
Great presentation from Ibiangake. Ibiangake is one of the pioneer speakers in our program. Ibiangake described Godfatherism as a hydra-headed demonic angel. What a great description of Godfatherism. Ibiangake went further to mention some advantages and disadvantages of Godfatherism. While it is unarguably correct that godfathers provide opportunities for their godsons, but that is for personal interest and not for the betterment of the society. He said godfathers are manipulative and their manipulation causes a decline in national productivity. There is brain drain intelligent and competent people that are supposed to be given opportunities to contribute to the growth of a nation are not given such opportunities. Rather, opportunities are given to incompetent people. Ibiangake did not end there. He went further to suggest ways that this problem can be solved. He said that opportunities should be given to people based on competence and not favoritism. That was a nice presentation. So let's listen to Joshua, the second speaker.
Everyone, I'm Ibiangake Joshua, and this is my first appearance at the Augustine Odefa Speaking Scholarship Competition. I want to use this opportunity to thank Mr. Odefa and his board of trustees for pulling up such a great platform. Today, I'll be speaking on the topic Godfatherism and its impact on the nation's productivity. Before I go on, I want us to understand the concept of Godfatherism. Godfatherism is a term that has been explained by several scholars based on their perceptions and understanding. In 2009, a researcher called A.O. Ajola used the term to show the connection between the godfather and the godson. The godfather being the kingmaker, the mentor, the boss, while the godson being the recipient and beneficiary of the legacy of the godfather. In elucidating the topic under examination, another researcher called Alfredo Pareto in 1935 proposed the elite theory. The elite theory was advocate, and postulations of this theory was that elites are being replaced by a group of another elites, meaning that the majority are unavoidably governed by the minority. His research showed that the politics of godfatherism had negative impact on a nation's productivity and socio-economic development schemes by conferring the powers to a few elites at the expense of the masses. During elections, godfathers make their contestants or their godsons to sign a treaty to ensure that they keep to the terms and conditions that they have signed and agreed with them. These terms and conditions are usually paid with exaggerated interest. These interests include high percentages of the public funds which were meant for goods and services to the people, which example is infrastructure. You can see with me that when the money for infrastructure of a nation is being used for personal interest, the production of the country will drop. Now, godfatherism is a scheme that has invaded the nooks and crannies of many nations around the world. And I want to conclude by saying that there is a cause to acknowledge the inevitability of godfatherism in politics, but then there is need for proper supervision of the godfather-godson relationship. Thank you.
Nice presentation from Joshua. Joshua started his talk by mentioning some scholars that have contributed to the description of the concept of godfatherism. He also mentioned the elite theory propounded by Alfredo Pareto in 1935. Wow, this is my first time hearing that. Thank you, Joshua, for teaching me about the elite theory. According to Joshua, this theory states that elites are being replaced by other groups of elites, meaning that the minority governs the majority. Joshua also said that godfathers make their godsons to sign treaty during elections, and godsons are forced to use the money meant for infrastructural development to settle their godfathers, thus decreasing the productivity of that nation. Great presentation from these two guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've listened to Ibiangake and Joshua. Who do you think tackled this topic appropriately? Tell us in the comment section. Remember that this is a scholarship competition, and the winner of this scholarship is going to get a full scholarship that will cover tuition fees throughout their studies. So please vote wisely. Tell us, should Ibiangake win this competition or should Joshua win this competition? And don't forget that the public is contributing 50% and there is a panel of independent judges that is also contributing 50%. So tell us who you think should win this competition, and in the next 72 hours, the results will be announced. Thank you. I'll see you in the next 72 hours. Bye for now.